At the Kansas City Super Bowl victory parade, a mass shooting at the Kansas City Super Bowl victory parade has left one person dead and nearly 24 people with gunshot wounds. The rapid gunfire sent thousands of panicked fans running for their lives. In an instant, the sound of joyous cheers and joyful chants were replaced with the sound of screams and sirens. Tragically, at least 8 young children, excited fans of the Chiefs, were among those wounded. We have team coverage of this deadly shooting. Chris Wolf gathering reaction for us tonight. But first, here's what we know about today's attack. It was nearing the end of the Chiefs' victory parade. Hundreds of thousands had gathered in downtown Kansas. Goodness, that's a lot of people. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who is the God of the Hebrew Israelites. Yahweh Shai is the true name of his only begotten Son. I also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth, and peace and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. All right, back at it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, to report on this this situation that happened during this so-called celebration, man. And this is why we're constantly in the spirit of rebuking and warning our people to stay out of this childlike mind state. All right. Of course, we always say, man, there's nothing wrong with indulging in entertainment. All right. Football, movies, etc., sports. But we're at a point, all right, upon the earth, man, where you can be, especially a grown man, all infatuated, whatever the word is, with this nonsense, and you don't know what's going on in the world, man. Here we have all this pending doom, all right, this mark of the beast, this world war. There's rumors of a draft now here for Babylon the Great, man, because they don't have the numbers. Another epidemic is on the rise, man. So all these issues, and they're all all related to prophecy, man, that the prophet spoke, Yahweh Shai spoke, all right, concerning these end time events. Again, look at all these people, man. All right, that is a lot of people. All right, and it got shot on up, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's great, man. Hell, I thought the Lord was gonna bring some judgment during the game. Year after year after year, we got to, this is one of my so-called pet peeves, spiritual pet peeves, are people in these sports, man. I like to watch sports, but it's just, again, we're at a certain point in time, man, where we can't be just caring about this like these people are going out here. We should know better, and we'll get into the Bible and see what the Bible has to, teach us about these things, man. Again, this is all in relation to prophecy, chaos. The news reporter mentioned, it was basically paraphrasing, but she mentioned how it was peaceful 1 second, and then the next second it was total chaos. Hey, that goes into what the Lord taught us. Hey, they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction, man. But we know what the Lord have taught us about watching. The Lord told us himself he's going to come as a thief in the night. The day of the Lord is as a thief in the night. But we're watching through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai for the mess to pop off. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and a lot of these people of the other nations are not. All right, so they're going to get caught up in situations just like this. Ultimately, they're going to get caught up in the judgment of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai for their transgressions and their lack to be able to repent. All right, so first up, let's go to Ecclesiastes. Probably easy class. Yeah, see. How it was. Just a second. There it is. Salakia. All right, this is Ecclesiastes 7 and verse 2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to heart. So this is about sacrifice. This is something our people don't like to hear. What do you mean to tell us we We have to rather be in the house of mourning and crying out and suffering rather than partying, feasting. All right. Folly. This is, in sports, especially at the end of the world, which we're at that time. Okay. This is folly. Let's see if I got these definitions. Just regular definition. All right. Yeah, folly, lack of good sense, man, foolishness. And again, man, it's just entertainment. It's being revealed, many years that it seems like these sports may be a tad bit rigged, if not all the way. It's because it's for entertainment, and there's a big, thing with sports and gambling. So those two things and all the money from merchandise and commercials and things like that, they go crazy, man. But again, it really is just some foolishness. Let's just keep it real. A bunch of grown men running up and down fields and courts, man. This is what it's about. And do you see the spirit of all those people, how they celebrate as if they have entered into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai? Those people are celebrating, gathering, all right, as if it's all good, like there is no pending doom coming to this place, like there's no war. And that's what we don't want to do. We don't want to jump the gun. We don't want to be like them out there celebrating, having a good time, like it's all good. Meanwhile, their whole livelihood is about to get stripped right off from underneath them, man. All right. But we try to stay in the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, so we don't get caught up in that, man. All right, let's see. Let's go Ecclesiastes. Here we go again, just to reiterate the point. Ecclesiastes 10, verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceeded from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity. And who's ruling this place right now? Esau Edom, man. All right. And this is his program. This is how he rocks. All right. All this folly, billions and billions of dollars for these stadiums and arenas. All right. And all the propaganda that comes into it, the Super Bowl halftime, all these things, man. All right. Folly is set in great dignity. All right. And the rich sit in low place. So folly is held in a very high regard here in Babylon the Great, especially amongst our people. Again, the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are prophesying impending doom. All right, it's about to get wicked crazy around here, man. We don't have time to be pretending and celebrating folly. Now, if they were out there celebrating, calling upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, facing the east, all right, that would be great. I don't understand, and the prophets don't understand, and the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai don't understand how those guys could be in this folly mirth spirit, man. Like it's just all good, man. No way. We're crying out to Yahweh Shema Shai, begging through our faith, through our works, for the Lord to please spare us, because we believe we have received the word from Yahweh Shema Shai, received and took heed of the warning through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, to know in the blink of an eye, just like they thought they was finna, turn up, they already had the game, already a high folly day, the Super Bowl Sunday, all right, very high regarded, folly day here in this place. And then on top of that, they went on ahead, and I don't know how many people were out there, it looks like thousands, all right, gathered together, man, in the name of what, my guy? In the name of what? In the name of play. Pretend, folly, because that's all that crap is. I don't care how big and strong you are, my guy, unless you in the military, you're not really doing nothing with your stature but playing a game, something that we all can do, something that children do, running and jumping, crashing into each other. All right, well, this is not something that the men of the Lord is interested in. Again, yeah, we do watch these things, man, and we use it, for entertainment and a lot of times for spiritual purposes, man. All right, but we're not just so, gone off of it that we don't understand where we're at in the world as men and women of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's what it's for: confusion and a distraction, mostly a distraction to keep the people docile, to keep them dumbed down. Again, that is why they spend so much money, time, and effort in sports and entertainment, is to keep the masses dumbed down, drugged up, man, so they won't rebel. All right, but it isn't really working. All right, as the pressure more and more pressure via prophecy gets applied to this place. You know, the price of the goods continue to go up. Gas, all right, people losing their jobs, all right, problems in the home, all these things that the Lord prophesied, earthquakes in diverse places, storms, you know, taking out whole neighborhoods and etc. As that pressure gets applied, man, people are going to get more and more in a rebellious spirit concerning their government. That's why the Lord taught us, you know, that these people, certain people, are not going to regard their kings nor princes, man. All right, their governments, their rulers, their leaders. Why? Because of the great tribulation, man. Because stuff got janky, and the people are not built for that jankiness, man. They're built for what? Exactly. Football Sunday. All right, NFL Sunday. That's what they're built for. Go to work and enjoy folly and entertainment when they're not at work. All right. We're here to prophesy to you guys through the spirit of power. Yahweh Shema Shah. Hey, this won't go on for much longer. This won't continue for too much longer. And if you're not in the right spirit, you will, in fact, get caught up out there just like those people, thinking that it's all good. And guess what? Snap, sudden destruction came and got them, you know. A bunch of people got hit up out there, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. You know, it is what it is. Should have been in that house of mourning, you know, and you would have been protected from that mess out there, man. All them people out there celebrating drunk. And, you know, that's how they get down there in this crazy spirit concerning these sports, man. Them people, sports teams win, they liable to really start a riot. We've seen it. You know, whether it's freaking high school, college, or so-called professional sports, man, the people will riot for a win. How much more when they ain't got nothing to eat and they have no entertainment, all right, to dumb them down. That's when prophecy is going to start to manifest then, at that time, more than ever. All right, when they don't have the folly to keep them drugged up, hell, even the drugs, all right, won't be able to get access to those drugs, especially in relation to that mark of the beast. Things are about to change drastically, and these people have no idea. You know, no idea. Just like those same people, man, the same spirit that's upon them people is what's going to take over the majority of the inhabitants of the earth. They're going to be walking around here business as usual, barely making it, by the way, you know, either financially or physically. All right. All the physical ailments that we have because of the wickedness of this man ruling. All right. All these things are going to become an issue, bro. And it's just going to get out of control. Don't forget about the so-called migrant crisis. And that's just here in Babylon the Great. This prophecy, all right, is for this entire earth, even though Babylon the Great is a pivotal place. All right. You know, in prophecy, but, you know, other places on this earth is going to be feeling the pains of Jacob's trouble, you know, right along with Babylon the Great, man. It's going to be, you know, famines in different places, man, earthquakes in different places. All right. These laws and that enemy coming in like a flood, man, that's going to be everywhere, especially concerning that the Israelites are scattered out through amongst all these nations. All right. Let's go to Exodus. So knowing all that, Exodus 23 and verse 2, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. And of course, again, watching sports isn't an evil act, all right? But we're not supposed to be following a multitude to do evil, and that goes into following a multitude to be engaging in folly, especially at this point. That's what the kingdom is for. We want to, you know, be entertained and get together and celebrate. We can do that every day, you know, Lord willing, if we want to, in righteousness. Party every day hard, you know, party hard, you know, in righteousness, man. All right. That is when we, you know, indulge in so-called folly or, you know, pleasures and things like that. Now is not the time. What is that? Ecclesiastes chapter 3 talks about, you know, to everything there's a purpose in a season. Well, we've come to another season where it isn't just play time. It isn't time for grown men, especially of the nation of Israel, to be sitting on the couch watching these gladiators do their thing, and they have no idea what the name of the Lord is, what their true purpose is as men. All right, under Yahweh Shah and every brother in their respective orders, being leaders of this earth, man, their nation first and foremost, but the rest of the nations as well. We supposed to be leaders, man, but you see the state of our people, man, throwing Super Bowl parties. So that means that they have to gather. There's a logistic side to it. They got to link up. Food is involved. Time, money, and effort is what I'm getting into. These people spend their time, effort, and money for folly, a couple hours of folly. No, man, we don't want to do that. We want to, be able to chill and for eternity. We don't want to have to chill, enjoy our family, friends, etc. And then have to wake up Monday and then drag our behinds, get in this doggone rush hour traffic, especially if you live in one of the big cities. Oh my goodness, the morning traffic and that 5 o'clock traffic, it can be hellacious in some places here, but that's what our people love. Want to go right back to it, go on their little vacation, and it's right back to this robot-like environment that most of the people live in, man, when it comes to the so-called job. We got to get out of here, man. All right, it's time to go. I don't want to play this game no more. This ain't it. All right, this is not it. All right, we go to Matthew chapter 16. We'll start at 3. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? There's our people right there, acquiring and attaining all this knowledge of all these things, and a lot of wickedness, especially our women, know how to do all these things, acquire, get the bag, all right, how to make it into the NFL or a professional entertainer or whatever it is, to be a CEO, to get that nursing degree. Our people have all this knowledge, can discern the weather just by cutting on the news, going outside, looking at it, and knowing that it's about to rain. You can smell it sometimes when it's about to rain. These things. Was a grown man and a grown woman that claims you're a believer in God, all right, the God of the Bible. How can you not discern the signs of the times, man? Well, we know the answer because we have been studying to show ourselves approved and being receptive to the Spirit given us, all right? The Lord has chosen some and he hasn't chosen some others. There it is. And it's being made more evident each and every day as the men of the Lord and their followers, all right, they're getting, everybody, we got our days. We might even have our weeks, all right? But for the most part, we're constantly engaged in positive spiritual things. The rest of our people, they're lost in the sauce, man, lost in the sauce out there, and there'll be more calamity. I don't want to say that, man, but we looking forward to judgment. I'm gonna say that about that situation that happened with that incident out there. We're definitely looking forward to that. Like I say, I was hoping the Lord did something during the game. You know what I mean? Where everybody, open the earth up, like in that movie, whatever that movie was, and that dude was running out there on that football field, and the whole earth opened up, man. All right. So all that's coming, Lord willing, man, for these Israelites, man, that want to continue in the folly and not serve the Lord, all right, and his son, not worship Yahweh or Yahweh Shah. Hey, man, we pray and hope, man, that we are out the way when y'all get judged, man. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, glory, and fear to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, and again, hey, Shalom, man.